What it do, baby? It's your boy Baki back with another one. I have just seen Captain America Brave New World. I got a lot of thoughts. Love to discuss it. Let's get into it. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. We're close to 1,000. And hit that like button as well, man. Love to have you here. So I'm just gonna do a good, bad, ugly. First off, I absolutely enjoyed the movie. I'm not on the hater side like everybody else. I thought it was actually really dope, and I thought that they did a very impressive job with Cap's suit and what it could do because it's Wakandan. So it actually sold a lot of moments for me that otherwise probably wouldn't have been sold. Now, what I really enjoy about this movie is it does something that most of the MCU movies don't do, where it's not just like member berries for the sake of member berries. All of it has a little bit of weight or distinction to have to it to help build this narrative of what's going on in this movie, and it doesn't just feel thrown in. I guess people are saying it does to them. To me, it didn't. It felt like that was just what the movie was, but it was nice to have them do these callbacks to these older movies and the shows and everything in a way that we all got to discuss it. It almost was like we were on the discussion board when a lot of the questions were being asked and said to Sam. Like, he was just saying, like, I should have taken the serum, and, like, asking the questions that we all wonder ourselves. And I feel like that really should have been what it should be as he's becoming Captain America, right? Like, these are the real things that need to be discussed. Now, I really enjoyed almost all of the movie. My biggest gripe about the movie, I guess we'll do the good, bad, ugly. So more good. I enjoyed the suit, enjoyed what he did with the shield, what he was moving around with the shield. A lot of the shield action was clean, bro. I was feeling that. I enjoyed the wings, dude. The wings look really sick. I enjoyed the plot line a little bit. I wasn't really seeing where it was gonna go initially, in the I really didn't know where it was gonna go when they chose the actual villain, but I didn't know where it was gonna go initially when we saw the brother, and I was like, well, he's behind bars, obviously. So you see it in the trailer. We saw the trailer, so we know he's gonna be behind bars, but I was just like, how's that happen? And I saw it, I was like, oh, okay. So I thought the premise was kind of weak in a sense that, like, the motivation behind it wasn't necessarily weak. I mean, that's just a matter of perspective at that point. But the actual way it was executed in general for, like, the sinisterness of this dude with this crazy brain was kind of whack. So I didn't really enjoy the plot for the most part, but I did enjoy, like, a lot of the action. I enjoyed a lot of the conversations that were being had, a lot of the small dialogue. I enjoyed that this wasn't a jokey movie. It didn't have jokes left and right. Everybody was saying how annoying Falcon was. Dude, he was barely talking. Like, why people just complain for the sake of complaining? Falcon was cool. I liked all the stuff he was doing with Red Wing, and, like, dude, all of that stuff I thought was incredible. I actually really enjoyed the movie. Now we can talk about the bad and the ugly, though. So one thing that the bad, whoever mixed this, the first 4 or 5 minutes of this movie, the sound is terrible. There's like some weird, I don't know, some weird patriotic music on. It sounds like when I turn my stream music on too loud and I'm like trying to balance it out. It was like it was overbearing right at the very beginning of the movie, and that was one of the things that instantly had me worried. I was like, oh no. And then my biggest gripe of the movie, bro, is this whole Red Hulk thing, man. Why did they show that? Why did they? I guess they just didn't believe in the movie that much. I think they did it backwards. I think the reveal in the movie of who is behind the scenes should have been front line and center, and the reveal of the Red Hulk should have been hidden till the end of the movie. They messed that up, and that's part of the reason why I think they missed the mark here. That was a great reveal, and you already knew it was coming because we knew it was coming. But if you didn't know about the Red Hulk in this movie at all, and you had no idea that he was going to be in this movie, you had no clue, they didn't give any promotion, anything, you wouldn't know until like halfway through this movie that this motherfucker is the fucking Hulk, that he's the Red Hulk. So I think personally they did it backwards and they messed it up. They had a really good opportunity to really wow everybody. Like, whoa, this is a crazy moment. But they squandered it by spoiling it and putting it all over everything. And then you're waiting for this. And then like it's like I'm looking at the clock like, bro, we about to wrap this movie up. Oh, see, that's why it should have been a secret reveal or like a surprise reveal, bro. Like that would have just been amazing. But I don't know. That was like my biggest gripe with the movie, honestly. I see what I like about this movie is the fact that they're tugging on strings from other MCU movies, but it's not like lighthearted and jokey. That's what I hate about every single MCU movie where they tug on something else. It's all lighthearted and jokey, bro. It's all we gotta make jokes every 3 minutes to keep people entertained. And it looks like that's what y'all want because y'all everybody says they don't like this movie. I enjoyed the hell out of this movie because of the fact that it was very serious with what it was doing. It wasn't taking itself as a joke. It was taking itself very serious in this medium of Sam trying to figure out what the fuck it means to be Captain America and like to be in these fucking shoes and to be like, do I go with the government? Do I not go with the government? It's like it's a lot to fucking weigh in on. And then you got, the original first serum, soldier dude, and what he's going through, and it's just like, you know, the threads from Falcon and Winter Soldier to this, I thought blended perfectly, man. That's what I want out of the MCU, honestly. And that's why I'm rating this movie so high over like most movies we've seen out the MCU. Like, because everything else is just member berries for the sake of member berries to laugh or say, do you remember this? And I don't like that. I like when it's like this where, okay, the thread was there. They interacted. They've had these little things. And Han Solo, Harrison Ford, my man, he did his thing, bro. He did his thing. Honestly, I didn't think he was gonna do well, and he actually nailed it extremely well. But I really like this movie because of those moments. The threading together felt cohesive for once it felt like like my son, he hasn't watched all that shit, right? So he was like, I didn't know about half the shit they were talking about. And I was like, see, what's crazy is like I knew everything they were talking about because I've been with this shit, and they actually talked about it. Like it was discussed and it wasn't a joke, bro. It's not, hey, let's make a joke of the blip, or hey, let's make a joke that you weren't here for 2 years, or hey, let's make a joke that, like it wasn't that. It was, this is the reality of what's going on and this is how it goes. And I love that, dude. I thought that was absolutely incredible. I also thought that it was incredible that they continued the stuff with Eternals and like all the other ones. Like I said, to me, it was a perfect little sandwich, baby. It just, the ingredients just all came together and boom, baby, put it together, put it on some bread and serve it to me. Serve it to me. I'll eat it up. Now, it wasn't the greatest shit on the planet. Like I said, that's why I give it an 8. I don't even give it an 8.5, but it definitely was a solid 8 for me, man. Like, I enjoyed that more than the other movies in the MCU in a long time. And what's crazy is before this, we watched Winter Soldier and Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Because I don't like Civil War, so I wasn't going to rewatch that or anything. But watching Winter Soldier was perfect. It was such a perfect leap into this and Falcon and Winter Soldier. It was just like boing, like you're right in. So that I appreciated and loved. And that's it, man. That's all I'm really saying about it. I thought it was actually a pretty decent movie. I thought the acting was pretty great. The CGI wasn't even that bad. Everybody was saying the CGI was awful. Maybe I saw a later version. Maybe they're always like sending out new updated versions. They could be doing that. I really don't know. You know what I mean? I wouldn't see why not. But yeah, so for me, like, it looked pretty decent. It didn't look crazy. It wasn't like I was like crying because it was so beautiful, but I thought the Wakanda wings and stuff like that looked cool. I'll tell you something else that pissed me off. This scene right here, actually, right when he goes, wait for it. Oh, I'll tell you the biggest thing that pissed me off right after this. Okay, so look, this part right here. Forward. That makes no sense. How does a sonic boom? Why? Okay, first off, why did he take off the mask for a sonic boom? I thought this part was clean, but this part's stupid. Why do that? He should have said it first in the thing. Look.
Wait for it.
That's exactly how it happened in the movie, too. And when he did, like, what about your ears, brother? Hey, I'm pretty sure being in a sonic boom is not good for your ears, brother. You don't got nothing on? Nothing? Okay, that's interesting. That was something that kind of pissed me off, though. They were doing the helmet on and off all the time, dude. That I did not like, bro. Doing helmet on, helmet off, helmet on, helmet off. Oh, Hulk grabs you. They show a scene. He took his helmet off. The Hulk grabs him. He puts his helmet back on. The Hulk knocks him through a building. He falls on the ground. He takes the helmet back off. What are we doing? Why? Why is your superhero removing their helmet every other fucking 2 seconds? We know it's Sam. Do you really need to fucking show us that shit? Like, what are we doing? Like, oh, we don't want to CGI it. Well, then make the fucking mask better. I don't know. Like, it's kind of simple at that point. But mask on, mask off, mask on, mask off, mask on, mask off, mask on, mask off. Like, what the this shit? That was mad annoying, bro. The mask on, mask off shit was absolutely like, I mean, it was just constant that right there. You saw that shit constantly. I guess because they just wanted you to see his face, but it was like, bro, it got redundant as hell, man. I'd love to actually count how many times you saw that in the movie. At least 10, dude. At least 10. It's like, why even remove it? I don't know. I guess they didn't want the Iron Man feel, but I just think it looks kind of stupid. It doesn't even, honestly, it looks really stupid. Personally, like every time they did it, I was like, ooh, that shit, like, that was probably some of the worst CGI, honestly, but I don't know. I digress. If I had to get it a rating, no, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. I thought it was pretty damn solid. Better than a lot of the MCU movies that's been out, in my opinion. To me, it's better than Deadpool and Wolverine. That movie is, I don't know why people like that movie, bro. I know why we went to see it, but I don't know why people like it, bro. The moment that motherfucker hit somebody with adamantium bones and them shit started breaking, I was out, bro. You get me out of that fucking movie. What the fuck are you doing? Anyways, I love you motherfuckers. I appreciate you motherfuckers. Thank you guys so much for kicking it. Like I said, help your boy. Subscribe if you haven't done so. And I'll see you on the next one, baby. Peace.